Hey everyone, welcome to my fourth episode of this Minecraft Let's Play. As you can probably see, I'm getting a little bit hungry, which is never a good thing. Let's have some munchies just now. There we go, we're back up full. Now, the problem with these kind of food things like steaks and fish, you have to catch them. It's a lot of work, a lot of running around looking for them. And if you don't spawn in a place where there's not a lot of wildlife, you're going to be looking for a long time. So what I've decided to do is build myself a wheat farm. Now with a wheat farm I can make bread constantly, and that means I will have a constant supply of food. Now I've made a sort of basic little farm here. I've got the dirt here where I'll put my my wheat, my seeds, and then the space in the middle is where I'll put water. It runs all the way down. The reason I've put wooden surrounds around it is so I can walk down each side, harvest it, and then not have to worry about walking over the tilled soil. Because when you till soil, if you take your hoe for example and right click, that's tilled soil. So I can now plant my seeds in there for my wheat. There we go. As you can see, they're a bit bone dry looking. So what we'll do is we'll go collect some water. Now we need a bucket for water. We need some 3 iron ingots, crafting bench, and then just arrange them as if so it looks like, you know, a bucket. There we go, 1 bucket. Now a little cheat in Minecraft, I shouldn't really say a cheat, but you can make an endless water supply, which will probably be really handy for this little job. So you need to make a little square like that, and then you just need some water. Now if we go and get some water from over here, and build some stairs to get out. Now I'll probably have to do this a few times to fill this up. Pop it in the corner there. 1 might actually be enough, 2 trips might be enough to completely fill it. So we go down here. Yep. And noob pillar out. Oh, the sun's setting. Oh, I don't really want to start working on my farm at night time with all the mobs walking around. There we go. That should create an endless water supply. Yeah, source. There we go. You just take out the corner, it just keeps refilling itself. There we go. Right, guys, it's getting a little bit dark, so what I'll do is I'll pause the video, and I'll carry back on when it's the morning, and we'll get some more work done on this farm of ours. Be right back. Right guys, it's daytime, so we can finally get some work done on our farm. While the night was riding out, I went and collected some seeds. You get seeds by breaking long grass, just this stuff here. You know, there we go, there's some more. Not every bit of long grass has seeds, but you just have to keep churning through it, grinding through it, and you will get some. So what we'll do is, I've made a really basic setup for a farm here. It's probably not the most efficient, but it'll do for now. So we'll just dump some water in these places here. See, the soil's untilled itself as well because stuff's either been running across it. If animals stand on it, it will destroy it and untill it, or it's been, you know, it's been just sitting empty with nothing in it for too long. So we'll put this water in. There we go. And then we'll take our hoe. So that's that. And then we'll take our seeds and place them in. And you can see the little sprouts. Now, they do take a little while to grow naturally, but if you kill zombies, sorry not zombies, skeletons, you get bones, which can be ground down into bone meal. Oh, 1 short, typical. Right. I think I have some bones in here. There we go, bones. If you go to your crafting table, put them in, or even your inventory, it breaks it down to 3 bone meal. You can use bone meal as a dye for wool, or you can use it in your farm. For example, if I go up to this bit here, that's wheat, wheat, wheat. See? Works straight away. Now, this wheat here, this is ready to harvest. Click it, it breaks it, and it drops 2 seeds. As well as dropping seeds, it also drops wheat. Now, to make bread, it's very simple. You just go to your crafting table, take your wheat, 3 along the bottom, you got bread. It doesn't give you as much food back from like your health bar, well, your food bar back as things like cooked meats and things, but the quantity you can make it in is just as good. You know, if you've got a good farm going, the quantity of bread you can produce is staggering. It's quite big, and of course it'll make up for the fact that you don't have to go hunting, fishing, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can still do that on the side to have like extra bits of food while this is getting going, but this is a better long-term solution. You can also grow mushrooms and make mushroom stew, but mushrooms only grow in the dark. You need to make like a special chamber for them. And this is a really basic farm. I just have to leave this be now. You're better fencing it off, like I have, to stop mobs running across it. When it's like this, it's easy to kill the plants, but it'll stop mobs running across, stop animals running across and things like that. You can also use wheat to create an animal farm, because if you have wheat in your hand and you walk around with it, animals will come over towards you and follow you, and you can actually use that to create like ranches, or like, well, a ranch or a farm depending on where you're from. And then you constantly have meat, you won't have to hunt. But what I'll do is I'll make up some plans for some animal farms as well. So we need sheep. They've got sheep, pigs, cows and chickens. Now they're all uses for food, they're all, you know, can be used for food, and sheep can be used for wool, so that way, you know, we've got everything we need to sort of sustain ourselves. We've got a nice kind of okay area here. We'll sort of level it out maybe, and build a couple more farms around here somewhere, a lot more pens, and put some animals in it. But that'll be probably the next episode to do that, because I'll have to dig all this out and flatten it all out, and that'll just take a little while. What I'll do is I'll probably get some more bread on the go while I'm here. And just get myself some more seeds. The good thing about the water as well is it catches it. I mean, there is a way you can sort of make it semi-automatic. I mean, if I remove this bit here, the water then runs in like a funnel. So if I go, anything falls in the water, none of it wants to. So if I throw my bread in the water, see, the water pushes it down. It'll take a little bit longer to get it sorted because I need to make it for the whole run, but it's something else you guys at home, if you just want to play around with, something you guys can mess around with. So we'll get all this harvested real quick, and what we'll do is we'll then knock up a chest to keep our seeds in, because the problem is the seeds are going everywhere and we're going to have an awful lot of seeds, and I don't really want to have seeds just lying around all the time. So we just plonk some seeds back down. Got a load of wheat as well, so let's build up a quick chest. Plonk that there, and we can keep our seeds and our bone meal in there, and that way everything's for what we need for the farm is there. So we'll go down and make some more bread. The thing is, bread's stackable. It never used to be stackable, but now you can get as many stacks of 64 like everything else, and it's a much more efficient way of carrying things around. But your bread, as I said, is a much better way than having to chase things down, wander around and that, because it just constantly grows while you're away mining downstairs, in the bowels of the earth, for example. Your wheat's growing away upstairs, you know, happy as Larry, and then you just have to harvest it. I can't remember how many days, Minecraft days I should say, it takes to grow. It's not too long. I mean, once you get a proper farm going, I mean, the amount of bread you've got there should last you until the next batch, and I mean, you can even end up with ridiculously, you know, too much bread drinks a huge amount of bread, too much for actually what you need. End up with a surplus of bread. But I mean, as I said, the wheat you can use for animals, because if you give 2 cows wheat as well, they get little hearts above their head. It's really nice, and they'll mate and they get a baby cow. So you actually technically only need to catch 2 cows in the wild, and you can just make a whole ranch, just keep breeding them, and you'll end up with a big fleet of cows. Because you have to kill the cows to get leather and steaks, but you can also milk them. So as I said, there is like a sort of factor of use for having a big herd of them using milk. Obviously, you keep killing them for food and leather. They're eventually going to dwindle away, and you're going to catch more. So if you just keep breeding them, breed a load, kill everything you need, and then just keep sort of on top of it, you can end up with a decent farm. But we'll call it quits for today. After the farm, it's a bit of a nightmare to organise this because the amount of times I had to dig this up, relay it to get it sort of symmetrical. I'm a big sucker for symmetry. I don't know what it is, but it drove me up around the bend. If you guys want to try your hand at it, knock yourselves out. The next episode, I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll probably go into the animal farm side of things, but something else might take my fancy. But if you enjoy these videos, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from. See you guys later.